SL there for a second. Bow, 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 bow. You pretty ladies around the world. So tell all the boys and girls, your sister and your mama too. Wow, I can't believe you're back to bass already.
Hey, goodbye.
What sounds so funny all of a sudden? Did I hit? What's going on here?
4%.
Do your dance quick. You look like you might need to check your instructor settings.
No way.
Yeah, practice it.
Oh,
I don't practice it enough.
It's on me. Go, you're free to go.
I used to kind of think the trees in this game were kind of clustered, that you couldn't really fly in between them like that. And you do kind of have to pick and choose where you do decide to go through the trees. But it is still effective. And even that, God, you're like at the treetop. Treetop level should be low enough. You literally have to be like in the fucking trees. No romance for me. Tell me what's the word, a word up. I felt War Thunder Esports wants to be serious. With the biggest event of the year is a pool of not even fight. Yeah, I knew that amount. They still have it posted on the banner there. You guys can see. It's a step in the right direction, but that was my first thought. I was like, oh, well, what's that divided 18, 20 ways? You know, some of those top teams, and good luck with that. Not to mention, you know, only the top probably 2 or 3 are going to see that, and it'll be divided. But at least there is a cash prize. Again, it's a step in the right direction, but yeah, I'm with you. And in today's world where there are $1 million, you know, prizes out there and whatnot, you would think it would be at least maybe like 100. You know, make the grind worth it. You know, make all this time people are putting in worth it, you know, to at least spur some of that. Because let's not kid ourselves. I know esports can be boring. I tuned into a lot of the streams this last year, and I probably will watch a lot of them this year. And they do get a little drawn out. Any round robin tournament is going to kind of get a little dry at times. But especially when it comes to like the air tournaments, that can be some pretty cinematic stuff, man. It can be a lot of fun to watch that and see how those matches turn out. They don't always turn out the way you expect. And I know we all complain about like, oh, the missile hell, and it's just missile BVR spamming. How many of those matches actually end up that way, though? Think about it. Like, all those missiles get dodged. And then it almost always ends up the last few guys gunning each other. That's crazy when you're talking about some of the you know, the best Fox 3s like in the game that almost never miss, and they're dodging all of them. That was fun for me to watch this year. These guys are really good at the game, so I do hope it gets some more traction. But yeah, we'll see with some of the way War Thunder evolves this year with infantry and stuff like that, how much participation they get this year. This is just wrapping up my first year, so I am excited to see how that stuff goes this year. Because I could see both sides. I could definitely see where it has a lot of room to improve. But there were times that I was pretty entertained watching that stuff too. A grand majority of community can relate to it. Yeah, of course, I agree. Yep. Probably like one. Yeah, that it is. But I mean, a lot of the round robin tournaments are that way. I probably do need to start watching some more of the tournaments of the other games, the bigger ones. Kind of see how they do it. Because I didn't even really know what to expect when I was watching the War Thunder stuff. I've only seen like clips of some of the other bigger tournaments. But you would think with some clever camera work and moving the camera around and whatnot, that they would be able to make it pretty exciting here and there. Because even watching these things fly through the trees and get close and this and that can be fun to watch. But yeah, most of us that have played this game a lot, it's like, alright, just get to the fight. We get the same way when we play. I feel ya. I did have a hard time watching some of the ground stuff where they'd get into a standoff and it's like, oh man. But those guys are really flipping good. I learned a lot watching a lot of the ground stuff too. So for me, it's still really new. I'm probably not the best person to get opinion, and maybe I am because it was new. But okay, that guy just turned around, did he not? Yeah, he did, but he's got two guys on him, so hopefully we good. Look what I'm planning. Oh snap, here we go. Decent timing. Let's see how well it works out here. That guy's dead. Oh, I totally just missed. Damn, I'm off. Oh, that guy is still alive. You gotta be kidding me. Oh shit, I just fucked it up. Ugh. That's two. I didn't even make it to two yesterday. Fuck. Beep. Sorry. Oh my god, and I totally let off at like the worst time. What was I doing? I had it. If I'd have kept that in that time, why I let off right there, I have no idea why I did that. Wow. Brain fart. Well, clearly I am wearing down. Let's do one more. Can't go out like that. We'll do one more 12-3, 12-7 here, and then we'll hop over and see what props is like. I am getting hungry too. I can feel my stomach starting to grumble, which is really good because I actually ate before stream today. Usually I just have like a snack, but since the power was out, was like, well, I guess I better eat something. So I made like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't usually make something that significant. I usually just snack a little bit before stream. And I'm like starving now, so that's good. Get an extra meal in today. Danger zone. And we got an extra bottle of water in today too, so hell yeah. I went to the danger zone. Alright, yeah, sure as hell can't go out like that. Damn. Damn. That was the cutest little puppy I've seen in a long time. Tempest, what's up, man? Yeah, it would be fun to see them do some more with the rest of the BRs. I mean, why not? They do all the practice tournaments with props and other stuff. Let's see, a mid-tier prop tournament. Let's see a mid-tier. I mean, they could be doing these tournaments. They don't all have to be like paid stuff. I mean, granted, you still have your majors. I mean, I guess those kind of have to be top tier, but definitely limiting some of the loadouts could make it a little more interesting. Because, yeah, I mean, when you're talking 12 to 14 missiles per plane, you can kill each enemy like 3 times over. Like, that's crazy. There's nothing balanced about that. I know you want more treats, but you've had 4 rounds of treats today because I gave you one right when we started. Yes, I did. Oh man, I got crew locked for that one too. I don't have any food in my mouth right now. Are you trying to give me kisses? Can you hear him sniffing it? Thank you for the hug, though, bud. Even though I know that it's a can you have a treat hug, that's okay. I got a cute doggo too, Thunder. I'm sure that's the same Thunder, or was there an underscore? And God, some of you guys do have close names, but I'm pretty sure that's the Thunder. Yeah, we were hanging out this morning.
Is that okay?
Go only snails! And yes, what's up, Tempest? How are they more boring? Really, this was supposed to use BFM because too many people in pretty terrible control interface or anything. What kind of horizontal rate of flights? Sim would be open up, more tactical. That is very true. While it benefits for sure by just being, like 5-on-5, it might be more interesting if we saw like 8-on-8 and maybe coming from two different bases, like you're saying, in a sim scenario where they actually have to try and set each other up and maybe even defend a point. I do like the air captures. I would love to see that in ARB just because we're always going left. Even now that they're kind of spreading the spawns out a little bit, it's still just ends up in that. It's like a circle. It's just like a circle. Like a circle. Just end up in that wagon wheel every time. But if there were capture points that actually mattered to go get, that would at least divide the field a little bit. And to me, that's more realistic because that's 90% of what we're doing up there anyway. These jet guys, they go up, they're just going up and patrolling an airspace or patrolling the ship, space around there, back to base, up to the airspace, back to base, flying in circles all day long. So I think that would be fun. I know when I kind of started transitioning from arcade, I was like, why don't we have air capture points? But when you don't have respawns, and it does make it a little challenging, but I think it would work, especially when you see it work in the tournament format. And ground is, I probably used the wrong word. I don't really think they're boring so much. It's just that with ground, especially some of the tournaments this last year, my skill level was just still so low that it was like I almost couldn't keep up with what they were actually doing. Now I can pay a little bit more attention to the actual little tactics that they're using on the individual level. Some of the stuff I couldn't tell, the ammunition they're using, little things like that. Gonna bring it down. All right, sorry about the crew lock, man. How many times have I had to wait on you? But dang, yeah. I'm honestly starting to not care as much either. I know this morning, the last couple days, after taking a week off, I've never not played this game for that long. Wasn't sure how rusty I was going to be, so I have been kind of hyper-focused the last couple days. I can feel that going to the wayside and looking over to chat a little more, which is good, because that's where I really have fun. Many people play realistic, and how many people... I think more people would play sim if the control setup wasn't so confusing. Even for me, going through, it feels like most of them are hidden. Like you literally have to search for them individually to find the ones that you're wanting to set. And I think if it was a little more intuitive on getting the controls set up, especially for keyboard and mouse, I think more people would at least try it. That, and they make it so expensive just to spawn in. When it gets kind of expensive is when you're trying to practice something and somebody's sniping you or something and killing you a bunch of times, and all of a sudden you're at 1,000,000 silver lines. You're like, man, I can't even play anymore. Or you accidentally team kill somebody in sim, and it's, what is it still, 100,000? Is that what it is? That's crazy. So yeah, you got to be pretty loaded up before you go in and play sim in the first place. Here I finally got a decent sum, and I'm going to go blow it all on the horse packs. Now I won't be able to play sim again.